Hey guys, and welcome back to the Abby Diaries. Now, I hope you guys are doing super well and you are just as excited as I am for my second installment of 37 Questions and a Coffee with. The first installment is in the link below. If you haven't already seen it, please do go check it out. It's with my friend Luga. And this week I have another very special guest on. I have my lovely cousin Enoka. She is quite a regular to the Abbey Diaries now, even though she lives in a completely different part of the world. But she came to England to study for 2 years. She lives in Sri Lanka. She was born and brought up there. That's her home. But she came here for 2 years to study law, and that is some of our focus for today's 37 Questions and a Coffee with. The links to her other videos are also below and they are super fun, so be sure to check that out. But without further ado, here is Enoka. Hi, Enoka.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Welcome back to the Abbey Diaries. I should say back because you've been here before. I've introduced you to the audience, so we're halfway there. And I'm wearing an elephant outfit that I got in Sri Lanka.
That's so nice.
I got it like 7 years ago, I think. It still fits.
Wow.
But yeah, I wore it especially for you because it's very appropriate for our segment. And we both got our coffee cups ready with us, and we are ready for 37 questions with the lovely Enoka. So first question, jumping straight in, describe yourself in 5 words. I know it's difficult, right into the deep end.
I guess general knowledge would have been better.
Yeah, I know. It's so tough. It
know.
gets easier after maybe the third question.
Okay. So myself, talkative, I guess short-tempered, but short-tempered. I get angry very easily, but I try to control it, but at times I lose it. So what did I say? Oh, talkative and short-tempered. And I like to take risks. So I don't know how to put that in one word.
A risk taker.
That's 2 words.
No, hyphenate.
Okay, so then risk taker. Okay. Both. Oh, I've got self-confidence. Like, if I think I can do something, I can actually. I mean, I believe that I can do something. So
okay.
There's self-confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Something happened to my laptop. Okay. And then next. Overthinker. I overthink stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I do too. Second question. What's the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
Firstly, I don't listen to advices. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't.
That's true.
So,
that is true. That's true.
Because I do what I want. But then, yeah, the best advice is technically relating to what I just said.
Okay.
Do what you actually believe is right for you. Like, just don't do something just because someone advised you to do it, and live for today without worrying about tomorrow. So I guess like those 2 were the best things. Like,
I need to follow those. Yeah.
Yeah, because don't bother about what people think, because it's not the community that feeds you. It's you who feed yourself or your parents. So do what you want to do.
I love the irony of that. I don't follow advice, but I don't follow advice because of these 2 pieces of advice. And then you can go on and give advice. Oh gosh.
Okay, it's recording.
Okay, cool. So what is the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
Okay. Live for today and like don't worry about tomorrow. Also, don't worry about what people say about you. Just live your life the way you want. I guess that's the best advice I've ever got.
And you certainly follow that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 3. Would you rather visit the past or the future?
Future.
And where would you go?
So like, I don't know. I guess I'll see where I'm at when I'm like, say, 35, 40, like my career wise. So
Okay. I mean, it would ruin the surprise for you, though.
that's okay. At least I'll be prepared.
I guess so, yeah. Number 5. What is your favorite memory?
Okay. I'm sorry about that noise, okay? It's some three-wheeler person outside.
Okay, it's not actually that bad over here, but I can hear it bits, but it's not too bad, so hopefully it shouldn't get louder. Okay, but it's fine. It adds to the Sri Lankan vibe of the
Yeah.
conversation. I like it. So question number 5: what is your favorite memory of us?
Be you coming to Sri Lanka with your dad, or and secondly, I guess UK, because
Yeah.
and especially every Sundays after
Yeah.
church and like
Yes.
our Valentine's Park walk
Oh
and
yeah.
the wood there where
In
we
the
engraved
rain.
our names.
In the rain.
Yeah, in the rain. Yeah.
I love that. I love hearing people's memories because everyone's is so different. Like in the previous day, 7 questions, my friend said her favorite memory was this awful day that we had where we went in the cold and rain out. And now you're saying one of your favorites is us in the rain. It's just so funny that like even bad days can be good with the right people. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yes, that's true. Number 6, what would somebody be surprised to learn about you? So what's one thing that people would be surprised to learn about you?
I guess people think I'm like so strong and stuff, but I do get hurt and upset and stuff, but I just don't show it, but I don't get hurt and upset.
Oh, that's quite a deep one. So now we're going to go into your experience of studying here a bit. So you obviously studied law in England for 2 years, right? What was that experience like in a nutshell? What was it like?
It was good actually. It was like a whole new exposure because like previously when I was doing my first year in Malaysia, I wasn't like uh, Western culture and stuff. You like it was still South Asian, like so much like home and stuff. But back in UK was quite different to comparing to like the life in Asia, like juggling, I guess, work and studies. It was good. It was hectic, but it was good. It was like a new experience. So I guess I learned a lot of things.
And what was a highlight of that experience?
Do you want me to say meeting you?
No, I mean, no. like in terms of maybe, well, I know that was the highlight, hanging out with me, of course.
Okay.
But in terms of like the studying side or like the whole uni experience side of it, highlight of that.
I guess the best part was sorry. I guess the best part was having practical knowledge, as in we've never had practical like adjudication and stuff. I mean, I used to do debates in Sri Lanka, but then like it wasn't like a proper like courtroom experience and stuff. I had that in uni, like we had to do that. So that was like a whole new experience, and but that was really good because it gives you the confidence that you can actually do that even when you become a barrister or something. So that was actually really good education wise. And yeah, and especially working while you're studying, that was, I guess, the best part.
Really?
Because it's hard, but then you learn to manage them both. So one day, like if you are forced to do that again, you can actually do it. So that was good.
And on the opposite side of things, what was the worst experience, like thing about your experience?
I did have like bad experiences there. Not experiences, experience. Like
what? Give us some details.
Remember that? Okay, that story where this guy tried to the guy followed me.
Yeah. Weirdos on the train. Yeah.
So that that
Um,
was like that. Because that, until then, I had this thing where I was considering like, even if I moved into UK, I'd be able to manage alone and stuff. But then after that incident, at this point, like, it's not to mean that, UK is not safe, Sri Lanka is the same, but it's just that I wouldn't want to move in alone, like,
yeah.
and like, go out alone and stuff at
Let's
night. So I,
explain to our viewers. So Enoka, she was coming home late one evening and somebody followed her off the train and it was really weird and awkward. And I've had that experience. But you know what it is actually? I totally get you where you think it's scary to like kind of be alone. But it's like I feel like when you're a native to a country, because if I came to like Sri Lanka, I would not go out by myself. Like I'd be like, oh my gosh, like that man's looking at me, or it's weird. But you would you go out by yourself all the time. So I think it's so funny though, because it's like it's the same. Like if I went to like America, I'd feel like I was gonna get shot. I swear, like I'd just feel like that. But it's
yeah,
just about like I feel like people know as well when they see you, they'll be like, okay, she's not from here, so like.
yeah.
But yeah, but what about uni wise? Like, what was your kind of worst experience like in terms of studying here?
The part where, like, how in Asia we're like spoon fed, and there you have to do like self studies most of the time. Because my third year, my second semester of my final year, we had the whole pandemic situation going on. So I had to do everything on my own. We didn't have lectures, uni was closed, and it was my final semester. So like it was my finals coming up, everything. But then we still had to do self study, like 100% self study. So that was like, that was the not worst experience, that was hard, that was tough. But I guess still, you learn things through these kind of stuff. So I guess it did give me a good experience as well, but it was hard. So that was
Yeah.
like the toughest part about uni.
I think that's COVID, especially, but I think that's a wake up call for all of us because every
Yeah.
time we're spoon fed in school as well, we are like we get given everything. The teachers are like, "Where's your homework? Like, make sure you do it. Make sure you kind of they follow you up." And then at uni, you're just kind of left
Mm.
by yourself. Sorry, that's my clock, my cuckoo clock. I'm very early, but there you go. But yeah, it's the same for all of us. I think we just get pushed into the deep end. But cool. So it was your first time in the UK, even though you have us here, it was your first time. What's one thing that, let me wait until my clock stops. Hold on. It has to be 12. It had to be like the longest thing. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's struck more than 12. Okay, thank you. Okay, so like I was saying, it was your first time in the UK. What's one thing that surprised you about London that you might not
The
have
amount of
expected?
Asians in London.
Okay, okay. I guess that makes sense there, doesn't it? Because you think English country, like
Like mini South Asia. So that actually shocked me. I went out and I was like, oh, it's just mini South Asia. So
yeah. It's such a blessing though for us to grow up like people my age. Like we grew up in such an kind of a multicultural place. So I think
mm,
that's so cool because it's like we get to see all walks of life. So like and especially in terms of the fact that racism is quite a hot topic in the world
yeah.
right now, like it's so prominent. We never experienced that because we
Mm,
grew up in such a mixed place. So I've never like it's such a blessing and we got to learn from each other. Like I get to see what life as like somebody who's like from a completely different kind of country or a completely different religion. Like we have everyone here, so
mm.
it's quite cool. But yeah, I guess that would surprise you. That's true. I never thought about that, but yeah. What did you find to be the biggest difference studying for in the UK in comparison to studying in Sri Lanka? Like, what's something that's different except the spoon feeding thing? Because I think that's just a high school to uni thing. But what else is like hugely different?
Mm.
Or was it really similar? I don't know.
I guess the self study part, because even so, the thing is like, apart from high school, the degree, even my degree, the first year I did it in Asia, right? And second
Yeah.
year I moved to UK. So, first year, even in Malaysia, they used to give us everything, like from notes to tudes to charts, everything. Literally, we just had to study, but we were given everything. But back in UK, we weren't given that much of, like, literally we weren't given notes, right? Like,
Yeah.
we were just given like what, slides and probably online lectures and stuff. So no one like dictated notes. We never wrote notes. Like, we had to do our own notes, like have our own what short notes or whatever and study. So I guess that was like the big difference between, say, Sri Lanka and UK. The fact that you are given everything here, like the material, resources, everything, but there you're given like the what, raw resources, I guess, like just like slides and stuff, but you have to go in depth research, find your cases, find the statutes or whatever, and build your notes. So I guess that's the biggest difference between how I used to study those days and now, like, the new, I mean, in UK. So yeah.
And you still did it, so well done.
Thank
Like,
you.
well done. You worked hard and you got there. So you did your first year of law in Malaysia. I think you mentioned that a little bit, but you did your first year of uni in Malaysia, which is crazy because it's like now you're in Sri Lanka back. You did 1 year in Malaysia, did 2 years here. Like, and law is such like a quite. It's not like maths or something. It's not the same everywhere. It's like, so it's very difficult. But whilst you were there and whilst you were here, like which uni experience did you prefer and why?
Malaysia.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Because I stayed in the hostel there and I had like really good friends. I made really good friends. This is, I'm talking about uni life, right? I made good friends in UK as well. But when
Yeah.
it comes to uni life, I made good friends back in Malaysia. And I had like a proper uni experience. I never had that in UK because I had to travel, what, like 1.5 hours one way. So that was like 3 hours of travel back and forth.
Hmm.
So I used to go to uni sharp at like, I used to reach uni at 9:15 and sharp at 5. I used to leave uni. So I
Yeah,
never really made friends in uni or like chilled around or anything.
yeah,
So I guess Malaysia.
yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, it does make a difference when you actually stay somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
But um, so what advice for somebody who's watching this? What advice would you give them if they want to study abroad? So they could be from here and they want to go somewhere else, or they could be from somewhere else and wanting to come here. What advice would you give someone studying abroad?
Do your own research, don't listen to people. Do your own research and like see if you like it and then move. Because if you don't like that country and if you're just moving just because someone else suggested, you're not going to be happy there for like years. So I guess do your own homework and see if you like it and then move.
Really good. That's good advice. And I guess that's the same for the actual degree or what you're going to study as well, because people might be like, you should do
Yeah.
this or you should do that. But then at the end of the day, it's your like 3 years and it's your life. So it's like, yeah, that's good advice, actually. Um, Now moving back to you as opposed to just your studies, what would your dream future look like in 5 years from now? How old will you be in 5 years? 27, 28?
29. I'm
Uh-huh.
24 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would
Uh,
you, let's make it
fine.
60. Why not? Let's make it 30. What would you
No, 29, please. No, 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 no. We are not going to 30 to 29.
dream if you could just wish it up? We'll work hard for it, but what would be your dream future?
Uh, I, I guess I'd prefer to be like a practicing lawyer by then. Uh, say probably a criminal lawyer or a medical lawyer or even both, whatever comes. So yeah, yes, a practicing lawyer and somewhere else and not in Sri Lanka.
Okay, so
So I don't
a
know. We'll see.
country.
Sorry.
A lawyer in a different country, that's what you would want to do.
Yeah, or a part of a medical team of in a hospital. So
Okay, very different.
one of the two. So
Okay.
did I
Wow.
say medical team or legal team?
You said medical team. No, you did say medical
No,
team.
sorry. I don't want to be part of a medical team. I want to be part of a legal team in a hospital. Got that wrong.
Oh.
Like legal team in a hospital or a practicing lawyer.
So like people that sue like doctors and stuff for negligence and all that stuff.
People who save doctors for being sued.
Oh, oh, very good. Well done. That's a nice thing. I was like, can I hire you? Okay, so now we're on question number 15. Nearly.
We have like 15, 20, 23 to go.
Yeah,
okay.
Quite a bit. If you could change one decision you made, it's because we're both chatty, I swear. Like, I'm answering your questions with you, even though I shouldn't be. I'm like, yeah, and then I add in my own thing. Okay, if you could change one decision you made in the past, what would it be?
Oh, I know. I wouldn't change that. I don't know actually.
It could be nothing. So my friend Sajaluga in the previous video was saying that she wouldn't change anything because then that would change other things and the things. So it makes sense. I do appreciate that as well because yeah. So,
I guess nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. What is a country that you would love to visit? I think I already know the answer to that one.
You know the answer?
So you mentioned it in the park and I can't remember.
I
know it. When you say it, I'll be like, yeah, I know. Otherwise, I'll say I won't. What is it? What's the country that you'd love to visit, like a dream country?
I don't know. I want to go to New York. I do want to go to New York.
Yeah, same. But that's not why I can't remember. I feel like it wasn't that. Maybe I'm lying. Okay.
And there's so many places that I want to go to. I actually want to go on a world tour if I can. Whenever I afford, I just want to go and see all the countries. That's one thing on my list. Like I really want to travel. Particularly, I want to go to New York and I want to go on a road trip in India. And fourth is I want to go to like islands like Hawaii, Maldives.
Yeah, you said Hawaii. I think that's what you said.
Yeah,
I think I was thinking.
I want to go to Hawaii, Maldives, and stuff. So there's quite a few countries that I want to visit.
No, we all want to go on a holiday everywhere. Like we all just want to travel the world. But the road trip to India, I'm sure you can do. Like it's not as big a dream as the other ones will take more time, more money and stuff. But India's quite next door, and I feel like you could do that. You've been to India, so you could just find something out and do it.
But you need someone to go with, if you're going on a road trip.
So. I mean, you have that too. I'm sure you have enough friends to go with.
So we'll see one day.
Yeah. What's been your favorite country that you've ever visited so far?
Denmark. It was beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
I would pick a different country. No, that's fine. I need to say that too. You should add Italy to your list. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Okay, now some foodie questions because we both love food. If you had to take one of these away for the rest of your life that you could never eat again, which would it be, chocolate or ice cream?
Ice cream. Ice cream.
Oh, you put more thought into that question than any of the other questions.
I love both, so I guess ice cream.
What about milkshakes or hot chocolate if you had to get rid of it?
Hot chocolate.
Cake or, because it's hot there anyway. Cake or biscuits?
Biscuit.
Yeah, that's everyone. What is your ideal meal, like your perfect meal? What is it? Describe it to me.
Whichever suits my mood best.
No.
Yeah.
What's that?
If I'm craving for like burger now, I want like a proper burger, not some McDonald's.
Whatever you crave, you just want a lot. No. I'm not accepting that answer. Okay. If it was like your last meal on it, I want to say right. No, if it was like your last thing and you had to order something, anything, what would you get? Like what kind of thing? At least even if it's not detailed, like what kind of thing would you get? What's like your favorite thing that you just want to eat before you die? Like your one last request?
Right now, some good chicken, spicy fried rice with egg, chopsay, and chili paste.
I love it. You went from no detail at all to like the ultimate level of detail, like the heat level to the
Oh, and ice Milo.
oh, Milo. We love Milo, guys. If you've not been to Sri Lanka or if you've not been to like Asian countries, because it's in Singapore and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But if you haven't been to those places, you have no idea. If you think Milo's that powder stuff that you put in milk, you are wrong. Oh, Milo.
Milo is like the best drink you can ever
It's the best ever. Every time
have.
I go to Sri Lanka or anytime somebody from my family or anytime Enoka comes here, packs of Milo, and then I save it for special occasions. Like I'll save it for after Lent so I can have it before on Easter Sunday, or I didn't get any this year, but I'll save it for like Christmas, my birthday, like Milo. It's because Sri Lankan sugar, they put like
A lot.
20 spoonfuls of sugar in like everything. So even their milkshakes and stuff are extremely good. Okay. Moving on. So what is your favorite social media and why? I know this. Oh, actually,
Does WhatsApp count as a social media?
no. Like
Then
no.
Instagram.
Is it Instagram? Oh, the Snapchat. Okay.
Instagram.
You love your Snapchat streaks. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But Instagram, I guess.
And why? Sorry, I missed that part.
Because I don't know. I just scroll through and watch videos. So you get like random videos. So I just
Yeah,
watch it.
I think yeah, cool. What are some of your hobbies?
Hobbies. Right now, I don't have any hobbies, but then I like to doodle. So I doodle whenever I feel like it.
Doodle. I thought you said Google, and I was like, me too. Honestly, I just sit there Googling things.
No, I don't Google. I don't. No, that's not my hobby.
I was like, me too. And then I realized you said doodle. And
No, yeah, I like to doodle. And color.
watch stuff. You love watching stuff.
Oh, yeah. I love
Sounds like,
Netflix.
yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
Movies and stuff. You love
Yeah.
watching
Oh, and I watch cricket. So,
cricket.
mm,
That's very Sri Lankan. What are you watching on Netflix right now?
nothing. I finished all the series that I wanted to watch. So now I'm like looking for a new one.
What
Oh,
is it?
I'd welcome some new Netflix series or movie suggestions in the comments below.
What? You're going to leave some recommendations in the comments below?
No, I'm asking for suggestions
Oh, okay.
and of like good Netflix movies or series in the comments.
Okay, A Week Away is a new Netflix movie. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I just want you to. I don't know if we get the same stuff though. That's the only issue. Like,
What's it?
Huh?
What is it?
A Week Away is a Netflix film, and I'm not telling you what it's about because you're not gonna. I just want you to watch it.
Okay, I'll see if it's there.
Series wise, oh, you finished The Crown and stuff, haven't you? Oh, that's long.
I finished The Crown. I watched Suits 3 times. I watched Jane the Virgin twice.
I can't tell you now. Yeah, people comment below because I'm sure my friends and Enoka will have similar tastes, and I feel like I just can't. I don't. What's something that you do to relax?
Netflix and sleep.
And sleep. You love sleeping.
I love sleeping.
I'll back that.
And eat.
Yeah. Would you ever come back to work in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Okay, cool. Lockdown lifted in Sri Lanka a while ago, and it just lifted here slowly, but
Yeah.
it's not like I'm going out, but yeah. And I know you're a rebel, so you'd go out anyway, and you don't mind traveling. You don't mind anything really. So where would you like to go next? And when are you planning to go there? So next trip. So New York's far away, all of that, but next trip, where would you go?
I want to go to Dubai. So I don't know when.
Where's the place you guys want to go as soon as lockdown's lifted? But I already know you've been going out and eating and doing your stuff, so like that's why I moved it to country, because I feel like you're doing everything you want anyway.
Yeah, true. No, Dubai is in the list. Actually, I might go. I'm thinking to go to Denmark if I
Well, you
get the
better
chance.
come here. I swear, if you're going to
Yeah,
Denmark.
I depends, because if my cousin is getting married or something next year, then I'll go. So it depends.
Okay, fine, cool. And that follows up onto my next question, which is, when are you planning to come back to the UK?
If they have my graduation, then I will come.
Yeah, so we're still not sure if
Yeah.
graduation's going ahead, but it's been like, I feel like the next class has already started, and then the
Yeah.
class after, I hope they do. I hope they do your graduation though. Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Read people's mind
Why? I mean, I'm sure
so
it's
that
obvious.
I'll know what they're thinking right in front of my face.
Fair enough. Going back to advice, so you gave some advice at the start. What would be one piece of advice that you would give to your 13-year-old self, or like your 12-year-old self, like growing up? What's one piece of advice you would give yourself?
Don't trust everyone and don't be like, don't trust everyone and don't expect people to like you. Just be yourself. I don't care if people like me or not.
Yeah, okay. That second part makes sense. The first one was a bit deep. I was like, that got a bit.
No, actually, don't trust everyone blindly. Because why?
Oh, you can hear a dog.
Sorry?
I can hear a dog.
Yeah, puppy.
Oh, who's that? Which one's that?
Cammy's puppy. Like
Oh,
2-3 months now. Oh, was born on the day after my birthday, so I guess 3 months. Yeah, 3 months.
I didn't know that.
Sorry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the same picture as that dog there. I was like, oh my gosh.
2 months. 2 months now. Yeah, 2 months. Cute.
Yeah. Okay, back to the questions. Got a bit excited there. So you had to describe yourself in 5 words before. How would you describe me in 5 words?
Spiritual.
Okay.
Uh, clean.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
Spiritual and clean, like tops the
Again and
list.
again and again.
Yeah. And then understanding and what considerate.
Oh.
So, and fifth one, scared to take risks, I guess.
Ooh.
Aren't you? Are you?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to take. I mean, I always say you should take risks, but I don't know if I really do that enough. I don't really practice what I preach there. Maybe. I mean, I'm trying to, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take it a bit. Yeah, especially growing up. Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. How would you describe our relationship in 3 words?
Oh, I guess more than I think we were cousins. I mean, we are cousins, but
Yeah.
more than being cousins, it's more like a friendship kind of thing. So it's like cousin turn to friends.
Yeah.
So that second, it's like a balance of both. Like,
Yeah, we're quite different, but
yeah,
we.
she's like super clean and I'm not, and
They can
she's
see in the blog below. I'll put our old because we've got quite a few videos
yeah.
together. I'll put them in the link below, and especially on one of them, the day out in the park, you could see the difference
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And she's like quite orderly, organized and stuff, and I'm not. I just go with the flow. And so there are like a couple of things like that. So like it's like a balance of both.
Yeah. Opposites.
And third, it's like describing our relationship.
Can just say good.
Good.
Nice. I'll give it to you. That's cute. Okay, so what would you like to be remembered for long after you're gone? What would you like to be remembered for?
Being, I guess,
What?
as a helpful and a kind-hearted person. Second one, I doubt it, but yes. Helpful. Oh, helpful and a jovial person, actually. I don't care about that kind-hearted thing. Okay, you should be kind-hearted. That's another thing. But then I guess helpful and jovial. When you're helpful, you're technically kind-hearted, but you don't have to necessarily show it. So I guess helpful and jovial.
Yeah, I guess you're
And
kind.
pleasant.
Yeah.
Pleasant and jovial comes together. So
Interesting. That's an interesting answer. What's one thing that you'd like to do before you die? Keeping to the topic of dying. What's one thing you die?
try everything. As in, like all the adventurous things at least once.
Jumping out
Yeah.
of planes, bungee jumping.
Yeah, but I was about to say that, like bungee jump and like skydiving,
Yeah.
traveling the world, snorkeling,
I want to
diving,
take me when you do that. I've always
and
wanted to go.
also no, that's hard.
One time I had an opportunity to go kind of snorkeling. I was swimming with dolphins. Those are two things I want to do, and I can't remember which it was, but in Dubai. But the thing is, it was like, you know, that Palm Beach, or you know, that really famous hotel, like the really big one, the really crazy building. But the thing is, they wouldn't.
The Burj Khalifa.
No, so I went to the Burj Khalifa. I went to the top of that. That's cool. But there's this thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Palms. Like it's a
Okay.
expensive rich hotel place, but we only went in there to look around. And so there was an opportunity for me to do that, but they didn't let like my mom or dad in. It had to be just me by myself. And we weren't allowed to take pictures and stuff because they'd take it for us. And it was just like really there. I was just like, I don't want to go in by myself, wait, do it, then come out. Like, it's not fun. Like, I can't do it with people. No one can be there to watch. So I didn't do it. But I would definitely, like, I would love to do that naturally in like a proper place. But yeah. Second to last question. We're nearly there. Penultimate one.
That was quick.
I know, see? What's one exciting thing that you've done or are going to do this week? So what's like the highlight of your week? Something you're looking forward to or something that you've already done?
This week.
Just this week.
Oh. So my sister and I thought of taking my parents to this dinner in like a cruise thing for their anniversary. So it's not like a cruise.
That's definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah, so
pictures. Be
that's
safe.
on Saturday night. So yeah.
That's cool. And finally, if you had to ask me any of these questions that I've asked you so far, which would it be? I'll answer one question, even though I practically answered all of them along with you.
Describe yourself in like 5 words. Oh no, describe me in 5 words.
But that's what Jalea said. Describe me in 5 words. I would not describe myself. I would say you're like fun to be with, like fun to hang out with, fun. I'd say you
it can be negative as well, right? So
you're brave in terms of like what?
It can be negative ones as well.
Oh, of course, I'm not afraid to be negative. Brave. You're brave because you want to do crazy things, but also you're brave enough to like speak your mind, I guess, which is a good thing sometimes. And number three, I would say that you are I forgot what I was going to say. I had something in mind and now I've forgotten. You're careless. No, yes, that's the one. Not, yeah, you are. Oh my gosh. This girl, like, yeah, no. There's so much. Like, even the story of you, like that man, like, never the victim's fault, so it's never your fault. But you were like, you come home so late, and you go out during Corona. Nah, careless. We saw a rope in the park and she started playing with it. She's like, why has someone hung themselves on this? But it's okay. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, careless, that's true.
Number 4, caring. So careless in that way, but caring, like a caring person. You care about people. And also going on to that, number 5, you're like, no, number 4, I'm going to keep to number 4. So caring in the sense that you care about people. You also know everyone. Like, I feel like we have distant family that you know by name and you know everything about them. And I'm like, I don't know who these people are, and you have to explain it to me. So, and even in terms of friends, like I feel like you have such close friends that then that's because you're quite a caring person and you're like a good And a good person to be around. I'm going to move that to 4 as well, 5 as well. So you're a good person to be around. Like you've got our backs, like you've got people's backs.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so yeah, that's basically 37 questions and a coffee.
Yeah.
Done
Oh, my
with
coffee.
cheers.
Technically, I don't have coffee inside. I have drink inside because it's too warm.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, it's 34 degrees. She did say she's coming with a juice, but she
Yeah.
kindly moved it into a coffee mug for us for this segment. So we appreciate you, Enoka. Thank you so much for joining, and
Welcome.
we'll see you in another vlog soon.
See
Bye.
you. Bye.
Well, that's all. Somehow my hair just got super messy, even though I was just sitting here having an interview. But that's all from us this week, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Like we were talking about Netflix series that people that you recommend, do comment that below, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.